Breaking news just coming in. The mortal remains of Anjali have reached her residence, I'm being told. And we're cutting live across to those visuals that are coming in at the moment. Heavy police deployment can be witnessed right there. Presence of media witnessed out there. And the mortal remains have come home at the moment. Just to re-encapsulate the story we're talking about, this is the mortal remains of Anjali, who unfortunately succumbed to her injuries after being dragged for over 12 kilometers by a group of 5 revelers in the dead of the night on 31st Eve in right here in the national capital with no police deployment and many questions that are arising on the safety of women in Delhi, especially after the Nirbhaya incident also took place, and especially after Delhi police making all those tall promises on the 29th of December 2022 that we will have so many women the police officers deployed, we'll have additional deployment, we'll make sure everything goes okay, and still in the dead of the night, you've got a woman being dragged by a vehicle for 12 whole kilometers, raising the big question, where was the Delhi police? Right there. Anjali ko nyay chahiye. That's the poster that the people are carrying. So justice for Anjali cries right there outside of her residence. Rahul Gautam is getting us the first up visuals right there of Anjali's mortal remains. Rahul, the fight for Anjali today has become the fight for every woman who lives in the national capital, especially after the Nirbhaya incident that we've seen. Nothing seems to have changed in the national capital.
Absolutely, and this has exposed the claims that were made by the Delhi administration about the elaborate arrangements of 31st of December. I'll just show you some visuals here. The mortal remains of Kanjhawala's, car horror victim has reached her residence. This is her native place. She used to stay with her relative, and as you can see, there's a lot of police presence here, given the fact that the police is ensuring law and order situation here. A short while back, there was a banner also that were raised by some people here demanding swift justice for victim in this particular case. We have to really understand that this case has certainly sent shockwaves across the national capital, because the kind of gruesome and gory details which have come to the fore, and also the kind of theory that was earlier put in by police, it is something which the family is not really convinced. They are saying that they are not very much satisfied with the ongoing investigation. The primer autopsy report has stated that there's no traces of sexual assault on her body. However, the family is not convinced. They are saying that they'll wait for FSL report to come, and then only they'll conclude this case. As far as final rights are concerned, we've been informed the family is adamant that they should get some assurances from Delhi police and Delhi government. Then only they'll be going ahead with cremation. You can see
yes,
here,
so, you mentioned that they want a few assurances coming in from the Delhi police, the state government and the central government, before which they can proceed with the cremation of the deceased girl. They've lost their daughter. They've lost a daughter who's never going to come back because of the lackadaisical attitude that we're seeing of the Delhi police with no deployment right there. Now, in terms of the demands from the family's end, before they can actually proceed for the funeral, what are those exact demands? A, from the Delhi police, B, from the state government, and C, from the central government?
Well, the family is demanding that a strict relevant IPs should be slapped against the 5 accused and the 5 occupants of that particular car that actually hit the scooty of a victim. Apart from this, they are also seeking financial assistance from the Delhi government, given the fact that the victim here in this case was the sole breadwinner for her family. She has left her family in which there were 4 young sisters and 2 young brothers. Mother is on dialysis. She has a kidney ailment. Her father had passed away 5 years back. So it's a very difficult situation for the family as well. Obviously, they are mourning the loss of life here of the victim, but also they are demanding that some financial assistance should be extended to them. As we speak now, the body has reached her native place. The family, obviously the police officials are now trying to reason out with the family that they should go ahead with cremation, but it seems that the cremation is unlikely to happen this evening because
breaking news just coming in. Hold on right there. Breaking news is about Arvind Kejriwal speaking to the victim's family, and Kejriwal has vowed to give best legal aid to the victim's family. Delhi government is going to be taking care of the present medical needs of the mother, and also further have announced 10 lakh compensation that is going to be given to the family. So assurance coming in from the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. Rahul Gautam still continues to be with us. Rahul, as far as the state government is concerned, they have spoken to the victim's family. News coming in is that they'll get the best legal aid, and also the government has promised to take care of present medical needs of the mother with a 10 lakh compensation that is going to be given to the family as well. So now what remains is their demands, that is the family's demands from the Delhi police and the central government. What are they asking?
Well, they're demanding that, a more strict IPC section should be slapped against the 5 occupants of that particular car. They are saying that the family should be taken into confidence as far as ongoing investigation is concerned. They want to be sure and confident that no sexual assault took place on 31st of December's night. And they are also saying that at least one of the family members should be given a job or an assurance for the job from the state government. So it seems that the family, as we yesterday I also spoke with the family members. They were saying at that point of time that they are not convinced, but as we speak now, the family is relieved of the fact that the senior officials are now in constant touch with them. They are briefing them about the ongoing developments, and with this financial assistance announcement coming in, the family is much relieved. However, they are saying that a strict and swift action should be taken against the 5 accused.
And what is the response that is coming in now from the central government as well and the LG as well? Because see, the Delhi police does not fall under the state government. So it is the LG and the central government who will have to be responsible for what the Delhi police is up to.
Well, LG is the sole custodian of law and order in the national capital, and after this incident came to the fore, LG himself tweeted and put out a tweet saying that his head hangs in shame, and in fact he said that he's in constant touch with senior police officials, taking stock of the developments that are happening in this case. So obviously, but the family is also demanding a strict action against those police officials who were supposed to be there on streets, guarding the streets on 31st of December, who were not there, because we all know that for almost 10 to 12 kilometers, the victim's body, was dragged, and for that point of time, not a single police person detected at that point of time that particular car. There were hardly any pickets or police barricades on that space. So all these things are putting immense pressure on Delhi police also to come clean on these allegations which have been labelled by the family as well. That at that point of time there was hardly any police presence on the streets. I'll just show you that what's happening on ground zero.